To act like I like you.
Yep, I know. Terrible. All right, we're a little late to the party. We gotta
Really?
admit. Yep. Because batch C is now being released because we're into September. But when you go to Kroger and you see this bottle marked on clearance for $50,
Clearance.
yeah, Kroger believes bourbon goes bad, so they put things on clearance.
Okay.
So when I saw that sitting down there, and it was the last bottle, it was just screaming, I'm
Take me
alone,
home.
take me home. And being the good person I am, I decided to do that, which means tonight we're going to try one of Heather's favorite products from Heaven Hill, which is Larceny Barrel Proof, and this is batch B523.
Okay.
Which is crazy. Year 2023.
Yeah.
A lot of people across the internet have said this is amazing, blah, 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 all that stuff. We haven't tried it. We haven't reviewed a Larceny for a while because they're really hit or miss. Now, over the last year, 2 years, they've been a lot better. And again, secret, let you know. If you do go to Heaven Hill and do You Do Bourbon Experience where you get to pour your own bottle, those Larceny barrel proofs are amazing. So I know where all the good stuff is. They're hiding it there for themselves. But this one, a lot of people have said is really good, possibly whiskey of the year contender, everything like that. So who better to have on this than our resident Larceny expert, Heather?
Well, thank you.
Yeah, because we know Chuck would just poo-poo and be like, it's Larceny, I don't like it. Yeah.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Exactly. So we're going to see what we think, and we'll let you know. Cheers. Ooh.
All right, so their products always are more sweet to me. I think that's why you like some of it is that brown sugar.
Oh, yeah.
I'm already getting that on the nose.
Yeah. I run 4 miles a day so that I don't get a huge gut because I love sweet stuff. Insert wife joke now. There is oak, a lot of oak on this nose.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. Definitely drying.
Yes. Mm-hmm. This might be the Larceny that Chuck likes because you know him and his oak.
It's true. And it's got a nose.
Yes.
It's got to have a good nose.
Yeah, but it is all oak, brown sugar sweet on the nose. Yeah.
Okay. Nice little roller coaster. Starts off sweet, then gets kind of earthy, and then you get a little spice.
Yeah.
And then the spice goes away.
The first thing I'm going to say is it is viscous. It coats your entire mouth, very oily. Everything you'd expect from an aged barrel proof product.
Again, that sweetness just hits me right up front, right away.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I'm getting a slightly weird aftertaste. Are you getting that?
There's a little bit
Slightly medicinal.
Yeah, like a medicinal note in there. But yeah, when it first hits your taste or your palate, it's like the top of a creme brulee. It's that burnt sugary note that is just like crumbled in your mouth.
Caramelized sugar. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I feel like I've had better of theirs because it's the finish. There's something about that finish. But yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, there's definitely an ethanol, and then what I always get, which is a burnt rubbery note in there, which it just means that, like, it's for me, it's something is off. And there's definitely that between the palate and the finish. But then the finish goes into a nice oak forward spice as far as like pepper, maybe a little bit of nutmeg in there. And there's not a lot of Kentucky hug, and this is 124.4 proof, which I would expect more. So
that's what I mean is like the spice that comes in stays more just on the tongue. It doesn't get to my throat.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, there's a like campfire-ness to it
I could see
on the
that. Yeah.
front end. Kind of smoky. Not like a food barbecue smoky, just kind of a
It's a
campfire smoky.
burnt marshmallow s'mores. It's like a burnt
Kinda.
marshmallow
Yeah.
finish.
Mm-hmm.
And then like that smoke, it's not really smoke, but ethanol definitely comes in on the finish and just kind of kills that finish a little bit. So yeah, I'll agree. Not the best Larceny barrel proof we've ever had. Not the worst either. That first release we ever picked up, oh my gosh, that was just, that's still sitting in a cabinet somewhere. I don't even put that thing in mixers or cocktails or anything. But yeah, it's good. Like for me, I'm not gonna lie. It would be if it's on discount, pick it up, which is what I did. It's not one that I'm gonna be like, yeah, I need to get the next Larceny barrel proof. But not the worst thing I've ever had either. Yeah. So I hate to say it, it's kind of what I expect from Larceny. It's good, not great. But that's also my taste profile. Is I'm not a huge fan of the Larcenys.
That's fair.
So
that's fair. Like you pointed out, I've liked the stuff that the you pick,
yes.
Bottle your own experience. Like that has been so good, and that's raised my bar for Larceny.
Yeah.
And you've helped me understand you got to lower that expectation just a little bit.
Yeah.
So this is okay. If you had to rate this on a scale out of 5, what would you say?
I'd give it a solid 3, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty average.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm really going cast strength wheaters, like Makers is still my jam. So that's kind of what I'd compare everything to. But again, Makers is sweet, cherry, brown sugar, everything I love in a bourbon.
Mm-hmm. Which is almost there with this.
Yeah.
Just get rid of that like slight aftertaste and add a little bit more cherry.
Yeah, this will be one you'll see again in the future. I will definitely give this to Chuck in a blind because there is so much oak in it. I think he's going to like it, which might be one of the reasons I'm knocking it down a little bit. If you've seen our latest Elijah Craig review of batch B523, I knocked that down a little bit because it was super oak forward, and Chuck just about fell over because it was the most amazing thing he's ever had in his life because of how much oak was in it. So you never know. Everybody has a different flavor profile. For me, it's a miss.
Yeah.
But yeah. So with that, cheers, and we'll see you next time.
Cheers.